Salt are one of the most crucial thing on earth. We can't think of a life without salt. So basically when we talk about salt, food is first came in our mind. We use salt very often and used almost in every food. Well, not in deserts, but salt is not limited to food. It has bugs of other uses. Like it has physiological effect on our body. It is used in chemical processing, de-icing of roads, farming, water treatment, food preservation, preventing microbial growth, and your delicious food is delicious just because it has signature element salt. So, what would happen if suddenly this crucial salt will disappear from the world for about, let's suppose, a month? Well, this is Magnum science, and here's what would happen if salts would disappear from the world. Salts are made of two elements, sodium and chlorine, which in solitary could even kill you or affect your body to an alarming extent. But together, they can save a life. This is what happened with sodium and chlorine by itself. Salts help in maintaining our blood pressure. So if salts would disappear, then our blood pressure might suddenly decrease to an extent that it can't even supply oxygen to our crucial organs. And after a couple of minutes, our organs stop working, which could lead to death. We all aware of packed foods. Salts are used to preserve this food and allow you to eat them even after a year. So without salt, we can't even think of eating them even after a week. And besides, what about those people who depend on packed food for their daily life? Not only this, salt are used for prevention of microbial growth. Well, food have some unbound water which is available for microbial growth and chemical reactions by water activity. Salt prevent this water activity by binding with that unbound water. So imagine if salts would disappear, then how many microbes do we have to eat? And surrounded with tons of them. Well, having so much of microbes around us will make us severely sick. Now imagine driving on an ice road. We can barely even walk, so driving is quite difficult. Salt help in de-icing of road by lowering the freezing point. Disappearance of salt could lead to massive life-threatening accidents. And not only this, countries like Iceland, Antarctica, Canada, Russia have iced road most of the time throughout the year. So transportation won't be possible without salt. And what about the marine life where water is salty and the animals are adapted for salty water? What about them? Well, that's a story for another Magnum Science.